So to say something is more than something else, we're going to use this construction. We're going to take our first noun and then a verb, which has to be conjugated, then más, and then an adjective, noun, or adverb, depending on what you're comparing, then que, and then your second noun. To say something is less than something else, we use this construction. First noun, then a verb that has to be conjugated, then menos, then an adjective, noun, or adverb, then que, and then your second noun. For example, if I were to say Derek Jeter is more athletic than Alex Rodriguez, I would translate this to Derek Jeter es más atlético que Alex Rodriguez. Katy Perry is more talented than Lady Gaga. Translates to Katy Perry es más talentosa que Lady Gaga. Notice that talentosa ends in an A because we're talking about Katy Perry, so it has to be the feminine form. The Red Sox are less important than the Yankees. Los calcetines rojos son menos importantes que los Yankees. Notice that importante is made plural so that it matches calcetines rojos. Spanish class is less difficult than math class. La clase de español es menos difícil que la clase de matemáticas. The students are less artistic than the teacher. Los estudiantes son menos artísticos que la profesora. Notice that I had to make artístico plural because it was talking about los estudiantes. The quiz is easier than the test. La prueba es más fácil que el examen. This section is going to talk about comparisons of equality. And this is going to be new for some of you and review for others. And this is on page 26 of your grammar packet. So to compare equality in people or things, we're going to use this construction. Our first noun, then a conjugated verb, then tan, then an adjective or an adverb, then como, and then our second noun. So let's take a look at a few examples. Oprah Winfrey is as rich as Bill Gates. Translates to Oprah Winfrey es tan rica como Bill Gates. Notice that rica ends in an A because we're talking about Oprah. Cats are not as fun as dogs. Los gatos no son tan divertidos como los perros. Notice that divertidos is plural because it's referring to gatos, which is also plural. Band and orchestra are as popular as choir. La banda y la orquesta son tan populares como el coro. I make popular plural because I'm talking about two things, the band and the orchestra. Chess club is as interesting as history club. El club de ajedrez es tan interesante como el club de historia. We are as intelligent as they are. Somos tan inteligentes como ellos. Inteligente has to be plural because it's referring to more than one person. To compare equal quantities or amounts, we have a different formula. So the formula we're going to use is noun number one, then a verb that will be conjugated, then tanto, tanta, tantos, or tantas, then a noun, then como, and then your second noun. This strays from your notes a little bit, so you're going to have to rewrite this in your note packet. Tanto must agree in gender and in number with the noun in the middle, the quantity that you're talking about. So let's take a look at a few examples. I have as much money as my brother. Yo tengo tanto dinero como mi hermano. I use tanto because that's what matches dinero. We needed as much patience as our teacher. Necesitamos tanta paciencia como nuestra profesora. I chose tanta because it matches paciencia. You, informal, have as many books as a library. Tú tienes tantos libros como una biblioteca. I picked tantos because it matches libros. They got as many good grades as possible. Ellos sacaron tantas notas buenas como posible. I chose tantas because that's what matches notas. On page 28 of your grammar packet, these are other comparisons that don't follow the same formulas that we were talking about earlier. So these comparisons never, ever, 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 ever use más or menos. Mayor que, mayores que, menor que, menores que, mejor que, mejores que, peor que, peores que. Never do you need más or menos with those. Mayor que means older than, menor que younger than, mejor que better than, peor que worse than. Now, mayor, menor, mejor, and peor must agree in number with the first person or object that you're comparing. So let's take a look at a few examples. I am older than my brothers and my sister. Yo soy mayor que mis hermanos y mi hermana. Not más viejo, mayor. The students are younger than the teacher. Los estudiantes son menores que la maestra, not más jóvenes que. And notice I use menores because I'm talking about more than one estudiante. The Giants are better than the Patriots. Los Gigantes son mejores que los Patriotas. I used mejores because that matches Gigantes. Cristiano Ronaldo is worse than Lionel Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo es peor que Lionel Messi. Notice it's not más malo que, it's peor que.